Hi everyone, welcome back to the Fast Mode Quick Chat series. Our guest today is Bryan Smith, Vice President of Product Marketing at First Orion. First Orion is an industry-leading communication branding and protection solution provider based in the United States. A trusted partner to Fortune 500 companies and the largest US mobile carriers, First Orion helps businesses generate more revenue, increase efficiency, and improve customer experience by empowering them to brand their phone calls with their name, logo, and reason for calling. The company also provides the industry's most secure calling experience and best-in-class analytics for call program optimization. Bryan has 25 plus years of product marketing and development experience and drives First Orion's go-to-market strategies and product positioning. Great to have you on the show, Bryan.
It's great to be here. Thank you, Ariana.
Okay, so we know that telcos are among the largest adopters of branded calling. How does this technology actually enhance their operational efficiency and improve customer experience?
So generally, telcos understand the value of delivering a secured branded call because it gives the customers ease of mind of who's calling and why. And in the US, regulatory bodies require service providers such as ourselves to develop solutions that thwart scam and spam.
Okay, so that's interesting. Can you share some examples of the impact First Orion's technology has had on consumer safety and security in telecoms?
Okay, absolutely. So our customers make all different kinds of calls, and it covers many use cases. For example, like calling on behalf of hospitals and blood donation organizations. Just this past week, we helped a large retail customer of ours who was having trouble reaching some of their affected employees due to the Hurricane Helen, that hit the southeastern coast of America last week. And we were able to help them make the meaningful connections necessary over a phone call. And so our product is getting people to answer the call at the right time, and it truly matters. So on the protection side, we generally have thwarted like billions of monetary loss when it comes to keeping scammers away from customers.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, I wanted to, just explore a little bit more on the adoption of branded calling. Do you see that, what is the level of adoption? Are operators very well aware of this facility and, both in North America and elsewhere in the world? Are they putting enough priority on this?
When it comes down to knowing who's calling and why has been largely a thing that U.S. customers have expected. But now we know that it is a priority for folks all over the world. Scammers have the ability to, right under the covers of what it means to spoof a phone call and pretend to be those that they're not. And so when you're talking about securing a phone call, when you're talking about delivering enhanced phone calls, it has to be a secure call and you have to know who's calling and why. And so we will hope to see more adoption all over the world for solutions like ours.
Okay, yeah, trying to understand a little bit more on that. See, we have looked at the safety and security part, but let's say there's a huge brand out there and then they want to, score higher on their customer experience. Just having this branded calling, would it help them?
Yeah, so when it comes down to, and you're speaking of businesses, correct? You're speaking of businesses. Them, the businesses themselves know the power of what it means for brand recognition. And, just as of recently, two First Orion and two key partners of ours have just launched a branded calling with logo across the top three major carriers in the U.S. And that's putting the business logo on the phone. And with that partnership, it focuses on providing end-to-end secure authenticated calling to prevent call spoofing. It enhances the consumer's trust as well. And so that addition of the logo itself will deliver businesses the ability to boast brand awareness and increase answer rates. And the customer gets out of it security of knowing who's calling and the person that is calling is who they claim to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. You know, I mean, we all interact with so many brands, and sometimes we are left, doing the guessing whether this is the actual person from that actual company, or is it someone impersonating the company. But we would like to explore more about the product and stuff, but we can't because you have this fear looming. Like if someone has gotten their number and then they're just pretending to represent the company and and scam you. So yeah, I think there's a huge value proposition because a lot of transactions are just taking place online and subsequently on the phone. I mean, a lot of people are not visiting the actual stores and stuff. So I think, yeah, just having that surety, that this is you're talking to the right people and all the transactions are secure and stuff. That's going to go a long way in boosting people's experience. So I think that's going to be something like really huge. Yeah. So you did talk about some partnerships, right? So I mean, being the market leader in branded calling, what are some of the partnerships that have driven your success so far? And how have these benefited both enterprises and consumers?
Yeah, well, the correct partnerships matter, right? And so because of how complex it is to deliver a phone call, as many would think it's very easy, we've had to partner with strategic partners to deliver and other service providers to deliver a ubiquitous product across the US. And it's been major with our ability to bring branded calling to market. And so we look to enhance those current relationships even more and decrease the time to brand when it comes down to putting the power in others and giving other segments within the market able with the ability to deliver a phone call with a enhanced 32 characters on their device or with a logo.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, brilliant. So I mean, so looking into the future, what innovations or areas of focus do you see for First Orion in terms of improving communication safety, security, and branded calling? I mean, like what's next on the horizon?
Gotcha. So I think it's more accessibility for small and medium sized businesses, right? There's to the tune of 33 million of those that are out there in the US. And we want to be able to give even the micro businesses all the way to medium to large size business with the same footing to be able to deliver a branded call in a very secure way, right? And so I think there's opportunity there. And we want to cast a broader net by working with strategic technology partners for business enablement. That'll allows us to innovate faster and be able to deliver services that are timely when these businesses are upgrading their solutions and systems.
Well, that's very exciting. I mean, if small businesses can adopt that, that would be so cool for them as well. Yeah, so I guess you guys are working on enabling even the smaller guys to start implementing this, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. But it's all about safety and security, right? We have to do that with our three constituents in mind, right? With the telcos, the businesses themselves, and first and foremost, the consumer.
Yep, yep, exactly, exactly. So yeah, that's really exciting. So thank you, Brian, for joining us today and for sharing your insights on branded calling and call protection technology. We are definitely excited to see the future developments in this space and look forward to what's next.
Thank you, Ariana, for having us.
And for everyone tuning in, if you'd like to learn more, visit firstorion.com and follow us for more updates and insights as we continue to uncover the latest in technology and telecommunications. See you in our next session.